Hello, today we will be making Spider-Man with a little bit different patterns. By popular demand of basically fans of Spider-Man, I got a lot of emails to the make Spider-Man with different patterns with sort of white eyes. So what we done is we're using moist chocolate cake mix and just one box, and we're using one silicone baking shape. If you like to know how to bake in this kind of silicone baking shape, I do have it video. It's called how to make a silicone shape minifigure. If you're interested, you can have a look. So once it's baked and cooled, so what basically happen is we level it top and we flip over, and I just level a little bit on the sides basically. So next is we using classic chocolate spread, and we start spreading all over our minifigure. Once we finish frosting, we're using one box of ready to roll white icing, and so it comes in a foil. So you take and use a little bit of powdered sugar and roll it carefully, often flip over, otherwise it will stick. And what you do after is transfer it on top of cake, straight in, bring up to places like neck, and start work from top way down. Powder your finger with powdered sugar for easy to work, and slowly bring up closer. Once you finish with all patterns and everything what you want to see from one way, cut it firstly you're ready to roll icing, just like that. And then bring up closer to your minifigure. I don't have a professional cutter, so I'm using my sharp knife, and to just bring up closer to your cake. Once we trim it, this is how our Spider-Man look like now. So what we do, we're taking our toothpick, draw so tiny bit on the middle. This we know is a spider web will be. And we're going to draw patterns of eyes, just so you able to see. And we draw for spider web from middle 2 lines more. Then we can go right and left in all our patterns. Here we are. Now, and this one right on top. So we're using first blue liquid food coloring, and start paint our blue patterns. Oh, I didn't look at any, did I? Don't use too much. It's a very radiant type of coloring, and goes a long way. And let's paint all our patterns, which will be blue. Once we finish applying our blue liquid food coloring, that's how our patterns look like on the Spider-Man. So what we do is next we use red liquid food coloring, and we apply for head, torso, and hands. On the head we left eyes, we not apply on eyes. So what we do is we start it from torso. Don't use too much paint, otherwise you make too many smudges. And then when we finish with applying, we simply draw patterns with our black gel food coloring and using our toothpick. Once we finish with our red paint, that's what our spidey look like. So what basically we do next is we take the black gel food coloring, would it be Wilton or AmeriColor, doesn't really matter. You take toothpick, don't use too much, just a little bit, and we start. I already start doing just one here, and we start draw our spider web. Just always start from the middle, because you always understand where is you go, because it's at center. And we need the outline. Costume, of course. And when we start paint our spider web on the middle, we just again we choosing our middle to draw spider web, just like that. Then we can go for second. And continue to draw spider webs. See, this is how our Spider-Man look like now. See, what I done is head I done with gel, black gel food coloring to show basically that we're using toothpick. With the this part I started doing with gel coloring, but if you have plenty time and let your cake a bit set and turn a bit dry, make sure your color is not too wet, you can use the food decorating pens. They're edible, they're not expensive to buy, they're very cheap, and you can get black one, and you just simply outline your patterns with black edible pen. So what we do is now we draw our spidey. Of course we always draw from the middle, because you always have to centralize it. So once we're done our spidey, what we do, we little bit have a look if it's dry. Otherwise, if your color is not dry and you're going to use food edible pen, it's good a little bit get smudgy marks. So if you have enough time, let your blue and red liquid food coloring set, dry, and you can use easily this pen. It saves you a lot of time. So what we do is here we simply draw rest of our pattern, which is will be sort of like a part of six pack, and we finish up. Well, we finish up with the rest of our patterns, and as you can see, our Spider-Man, let's just try to hold it, come out nicely, really beautiful. And as you can see, colors practically set and dry, and once it's done, you can easily use a foldable pen, which will save you a lot of time, of course. But if you wanted to use black gel food coloring, it's okay as well. It's otherwise be fine. Well, thank you very much for your time with me, and I hope you do like it, our new patterns, kind of Spider-Man. And thank you very much for your comments and ideas. I really happy to hear from you. Thank you very much for your time. Please do write your comments, ideas, subscribe. Until next time, goodbye.